What's up, everyone? Sitting here today, it's actually a little bit intimidating. Never actually taken a meditation class before, but I planned a whole bunch of shit that I was going to say. But I think I'm just going to tell you why I love meditation, what it does for me, and why I think it's a really useful thing for people to have in times of isolation, in times of pain. So I got into it about 4 or 5 years ago, going through a very tough time in my life, and needed something to calm my mind. And I was introduced to an app called Calm, which I highly suggest, by the way. I've used it every single day for probably 4 years. It's absolutely incredible. So for many years, I've known that meditation is something that I needed. But like probably most of you, you think that meditation is about calming your mind and being able to empty thoughts from your mind, which is actually impossible. So let me take you through what meditation isn't, and a little bit about what it is, what it can do for you, and then we'll try and do a small 8-minute meditation. So just to let you know, I'm not an expert, I'm not a guru, I'm not a Buddhist monk, I'm just a guy that loves to meditate, and I feel like it's something that can help everybody. So what meditation isn't, it is not necessarily a spiritual practice. It can be if you want it to be, but the way I see it is there's nothing more than bodybuilding for your mind. We spend ages building our bodies, getting fit, getting our bodies healthy, but we don't spend much time getting our minds healthy. And the reality of life is if you can control your thoughts, you never have to be sad, you never have to be unhappy, you never have to feel pain, you never have to feel anxiousness, you never need to feel lonely. All the bad things in the world, not to say you won't feel them, but you will be able to control the way you react towards them. So meditation, well, the first misconception is that you have to clear your mind. That is impossible. Not even a Buddhist monk is able to clear their mind. The mind is meant to be active, but it runs at 1,000 miles a second. We think of things, we create bad habits in our head, and meditation is basically about taking your breath as focusing on something and using that focus to allow you to control your thoughts. I did I went to a Buddhist temple in Nanhua a couple of years ago. We did a meditation, and one of the monks was actually saying to us, he said, right, everybody focus on that light over there. Put as much focus into that light as you possibly can. Like imagine that light, all the properties of the light. Imagine that it's green light, it's nice and bright, it's round, the middle's made of steel, etc., etc. And then he said to us, what did you notice while you were concentrating on that light? And we were kind of like, I don't know. What? He said, well, while you were concentrating on that light, you weren't concentrating on anything else. So the human mind is not capable of concentrating on more than one thing at a time. So that's what meditation is. So the thing that people think they can't do it, they can. It's like anything. If you go to gym, the first day you go and do squats or do bench press or anything, your legs are all over the place, your muscles are all over the place. But with time, you'll find that it gets so much easier. And since we got 21 days here, I thought maybe every day we could do just a short meditation and get you guys into the habit of it. And just a short 10 minutes of a day, I can tell you, changed my life completely. After 3 months of doing it every single day, I suddenly found that I wasn't getting angry. I had no road rage. I was able to control the way I thought things and just see things differently. Not to say that you don't feel pain or anger or any of those things, but you're able to react to them in a much more healthy and balanced manner. There's also many types of meditation. There's ones with mantras, whatever. For me, I just practice mindfulness meditation, and that is literally about learning to control your breath. So the process works basically like this. What we're going to do is I'm going to start you off. You can close your eyes, you can keep them open, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Find a cool place to sit where you're not going to be bothered. I like to sit like this, in this posture, keeping your back straight, your hands just in front of you. But you can also lie down, sit in a chair if you want to, whatever makes you comfortable. There's no real rules to it. It's whatever works for you. At the end of the day, it's for you. It's not for anybody else. It's to make you happy. So what meditation basically does, it teaches you to focus on your breath. Now, once you're focusing on the breath, you'll breathe in. You'll try to focus as much as possible on where that breath goes, kind of, up your nasal canal, into your lungs, into your body. And probably 1 second after you start, you'll be thinking about the dishes that I have to do, or the bed that I have to make, or the email that I have to answer, and that's cool. That's the process. But the key is the minute you think that certain thing, you kind of catch it and bring yourself back to the breath. And then you'll breathe in and you'll probably lose your concentration a second again and think about something else. And that is what's going to keep happening. It doesn't mean you're bad at it. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. It's just the way the human mind works. And you'll find that the more you do it, the more that your mind will settle. And the periods between those drifts, I call them trains. You kind of start really breathing, meditating. Next thing you're thinking about what you've got to do tomorrow. And it feels like 10 minutes later, you're like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be meditating, kind of bring it back. So that happens. It's one of those things. If you just stick by it and you stick out the 10 minutes, 10 minutes is short, but you'll find over time that you'll start being in control of your mind. And without even knowing it, you'll suddenly not be reacting, you'll not be angry, you'll be a much more pleasant person to be around, you'll feel more peaceful in yourself. I can't tell you exactly why it works, but I know it does work. So, right, let's try a 10-minute meditation. So it's going to get boring probably. 8 minutes is going to feel like 3.5 hours, probably will for me too. I have no idea how to guide a meditation. So I'm just going to try it the way that I do it, and I'm going to talk you through it the way that I do it. Do what you need to do. If I were you, I would download Calm afterwards. Go and do some research on it. Maybe do it with your families. Do it yourself. But I think through this 21-day thing that's going down here, well, for me, definitely, sitting alone for 3 weeks, it's going to keep me at peace, and it's going to keep me connected to myself and to the world. So here we go. We're going to do the 8 minutes. I'm going to start a timer right now. And I just want you guys to relax yourselves. Sit in a comfortable position, keep your back nice and straight, close your eyes, keep them open, whatever makes you comfortable, and let's go. Okay, so guys, relax yourselves, close those eyes, relax the muscles in your belly, in your bodies, relax your forehead, concentrate on the breath, let go, everything around you is just disappearing. I want you to breathe deeply through your nose, and feel the breath, and concentrate on it heading up your nasal cavity, into your lungs, breathe out back through your nose again, and literally feel that breath coming into your body, filling you up with positive energy. If your mind wanders, it's cool. If it starts thinking of other things, that's also cool. You're not doing anything wrong. Just bring it back to the breath each time. Focus, just relax. The key is to relax. There's no right, there's no wrong. Concentrating on the breath going deeply into your lungs, feel it fall into your body, energize you. If it makes it easier, you can count. You can count in. Let's go 1. Hold it for a second. Let's breathe out for 4. You can keep doing that over and over. What I've found over time works for me is that I concentrate on the breath going in. I pause for a second, I open my ears, I listen to the beautiful birds I can hear this morning, take them in, and breathe out as I listen. Relax yourself completely. Literally feel the breath as the center of your body as you suck it into your nose. Follow it the whole way through the beginning of your nose, through the middle, to the top of your lungs, to the bottom of your lungs, Breathe out. Feel it going back out the same way. Like every breath you take, relax you more deeply. If your thoughts are wandering, just keep bringing them straight back to the middle, back to your breath. For these few minutes, that's the center of your life. Nothing else matters. Feel peaceful, feel relaxed. For many people, the counting works really well. You will find your mind wandering when the mind is. Just bring it straight back to the breath. Don't get this wrong. There's no right. There's no wrong. It's all about you, your mind, the control you have with your mind. You'll find your mind running off on trains. You'll feel like you're thinking about other things for many moments. It doesn't matter. As soon as you realize that you have run off on a train, bring it straight back to the breath again. Follow your breath the whole way through, up through your nose. Feel it fill your lungs, energize your body. Feel it fill your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your back, your core, your abs, thighs, calves, your feet. In today's day and age, we find that we have to rush through everything. If you can just be in this moment for just a few minutes of the day, things will seem so much easier. So now I want you guys to relax your attention a little bit. Just chill, breathe as normal. And take in, we've got 21 days ahead of us. It's probably going to be challenging in many ways. Being irritated with people around us, or being alone, or feeling like you have nothing to do, worrying about what's going to happen. It's all good, man. If you can just take the time and find some way to be grateful for it, I think it'll be cool. It's all going to be good. I find that the breath, just breathing in, always manages to calm me down in any situation. So if you ever find yourself angry, fighting with your sister, your wife or husband, just stop for a second, take in the breath. It's the great equalizer I found over many years. It's taken away my road rage, my anger, my hatred towards things. Breathe deeply. We're drawing near the end of this little short meditation. Relax your bodies, your necks. Let's take one last deep breath. Hold it. Big breath out with your mouth. Here we go, guys. Thanks for that 8 minutes. I'm going to do this.